trying to make sure. Don't think there's any noise. Okay. Also, just in general, my mic is really low right now. So, don't mind me. We're getting started. We're spamming things, people. All the spam. We're going to be starting in just a couple minutes. All the copy pasting. Thank you for minding my dust. And hello, Gwynny. How are you doing today? Enjoying work? I'm assuming you're watching me from work. Otherwise, what are you doing skipping work? Ratting you out on stream. And almost done. Hooray! We are good. Okay, so what I was finally doing, if you haven't already, I'm going to have to add this to the new information here. Is I have a Twitter, or yeah, I've got a Twitter, and we need to aha, there we go. So I'm adding that to my my thing right now, live on stream. My new handle is actually Nadaj the Bard. So if you have a Twitter, please follow on the Twitters. Especially since I have a great habit of spamming like every single basically every single channel that I have in Discord, but then I always forget to spam the Twitters. So we're going to be on top of the Twitter. And I am allowing anyone following here to just like, if I forget the Twitter, just yell at me. Right now I'm on my Carpy bug. This is Desna, my carpenter. But I will be on Dodge in just a second. I was really just making sure that Dodge had access because I gave this character access, but this is my other character's house. So I wanted to make sure that Dodge was on trusty. Because I shouldn't need anything in here. I've got pretty much. Oh, wait, hold on. A couple things I also did need to drop off. If I can find it. Alright. No, don't destroy it. Don't destroy it. Alright, there it is. Okay. Alright, let's see if I can break this again. Oh, I can't. I can't. No, because that was not one of my numbered keys, and I don't want to mess up my hotbars here. Alright, so I'm just going to come over here, and we're going to pop down. You can't see what I'm doing right now, but I'm throwing down some bricks. Just tossing them down. Simic. Stair catacomb brick? Yes. Just a few. I'll be on Dodge in just a sec. The joy of the carpenter bug. Dog archway, pedestal, platform, moving water spray. Nope. Okay, I think this will give me enough to work on for now. What is that wall? I might not have any right now. Anyway. Camping Nadash. Yay! Yes. Yes, it is. It is 100% full. Are you surprised? Are you at all surprised? Also a formal hello to Denmom. Alright, so... No! Oh, you're fucking awesome! What? Oh, I'm so happy. Oh, I'm so happy. Ah! That is so badass. Look at it. Look at it. Accepting. And, it so is. So, I didn't even originally I knew about the cloak because Sarah told me about the cloak, and I've been talking about the stupid cloak for like forever. So happy about the cloak. Um, but I didn't know about the entertainer title until I saw somebody posted it up on Twitter. That yes, it is a custom title. Well, not custom, but like it's a special title. Uh, when I saw it, I geeked out because Dodge has been using Nadaj the Entertainer as his title for like a decade. This has been his name. Dropping the, we're gonna drop the zookeeper. I need something prominently. This will do. We gotta put the appearance cloak in. I almost don't want to burn it in into my wardrobe. I really don't want to. Though it is no trade, so it's not like it would hurt me too bad. Though honestly, like anyone who's seen my wardrobe knows just how mess my wardrobe is. Oh god, that's so awesome. Look at it. It's perfect. That's perfect. Hold that thought. Oh, and we're going to, I believe this is under display. Characters, no it's not. It's under UI. Chat window? No. Where is? There's one in here somewhere. Aha, there it is. Okay. Exit. There we go. That is so, so awesome. Come here. You're gonna pose for me. What am I doing? There we go. Congratulations, Fana. You are now Twitter famous. Okay. I have now tweeted again. So if you go to the Twitter, you will see, you'll get a chuckle out of it. You'll enjoy it. Everyone will enjoy the tweet. And I'm not going to read it out here. You just got to go and, read the Twitter. Now I suddenly understand how, why Den Mom's all like, what? You're not on Dash? Oh, yeah. Okay, so we first, before we do anything, we gotta match the outfit a little bit better, because, like, it's okay. I feel like it's okay, but we can do better. We can do fancier. We can match the glory of the cloak. So, my first instinct is to go with some of the shiny shim armor. Unfortunately, someone who shall be renamed Vichain stole my pants. Actually, she didn't steal my pants. I traded the pants to her, thinking that I could find the pants again, and then the pants had never dropped from me again. But I digress. Um, so we do not have the pants that match that one. But I do have. See, I've got like all the other chest pieces. I love these glowy bits here. And see, this one looks super neat, and it matches. But that is actually not what I'm looking for because I think we can do better. Because what I do have is hidden somewhere in this giant mess. I have the. Oh, where is it? Oh, Dead Mom, by question. Is there a limit to the wardrobe? And if so, what is the number? Do you know? Because no one seems to know. And people keep telling me that there's an extra, but I'm well over 100 at this point, and I haven't hit it. I'm assuming that there is eventually an end. Where the hell is this? It's going to be up towards the top, just watch. Ooh, that one doesn't look too bad. That actually looks pretty neat. But not the one I was looking for, because I want to see what that collar looks like with it. Gotta find. Can we get a search function for this? I sincerely want a search function for my wardrobe. Though honestly, I understand that I am at the severe minority of people that need the search function. I wouldn't mind actual legitimately. I wouldn't mind the ability to be able to drag and drop these. Uh, Not to like destroy them or anything. Don't want to destroy them, but just to like organize them a bit because it tends to stick my stuff in wherever it wants. That's actually not too bad either. Which isn't bad until see the robes aren't too bad. But there is actually like a cap to it. Oh, that's gonna be a sad day when I hit that. Where the hell is this thing? I've just gone through twice. It's a robe. I know it's a robe. It's a blue robe. It's one of these, basically. But hell if I can remember what the hell it's called. Or what the icon looks like, because not all the icons match. I thought it was one of these two. It's not. Doublet, doublet, assassin's armor. I do have quite a few outfits though. I could just have a field day going through. I've got a lot of different colors of stuff. And anytime I find something that's like really outlandish and has got uh its own mesh, I tend to just hound it. So, yeah. This is also what I was doing with a lot of my station cash gifted every month. And then exceed it, and that makes not all of my characters are this bad though. Seriously, where the hell is it? Cuz I know I have it. I've worn it before. I know I didn't remove it. I have to go through every stupid one looking for this one. Seriously though. And like a lot of this is really older stuff too. I mean, worst case I could wear the dark blue one. But that's really not the one I'm looking for. Did I just go through all of them? Again? I think I'm missing that one. I wonder if it got removed on accident. I don't know why. Because it was for sure on Dodge. I've worn that out before. I'm going crazy. There it is. How did I go past it like 6 times? Seriously. It took forever to find that robe. Oh, it tries. It tries to put that dagger in. Some bad clipping happens, sadly, but... Well, I'll let you know if I hit the cap. When I hit the cap. Alright, we gotta do shoes. Because I want some that aren't clipping. And I think I actually do have the matching boots to this set. I usually pick out the boots to match a little bit of everything. See, I've got like... These are what? The leather ones? The leather boots were neat. I think I've got some others. I equipped the leather ones. But I'm just seeing if I have any other ones. I'm surprised I don't have the Sabatons, actually. Or at least the chain set. See, I've got significantly less shoes. I don't know why. I just kept forgetting to collect shoes. See, that is fancy. Look at that. Look at that cloak. It looks so awesome. Okay, so we need to go to... And I've got a lot of really neat collars and things. I love this, by the way. Like, pass on to whoever's doing the art for the outfits and stuff. Anytime that they do stuff like collars with the hoods, this is the one I was actually looking for. I'm gonna equip that. Show him. Because he can pull off this hilarious frill. Ooh, we gotta tie that hair back though. Do I have a shave and a haircut on me? How do I not? I've got everything else. Must have used the last one. It's alright, we gotta call back to Guildhall anyway. Oh, and never underestimate the importance of cuffs. Because, like, while they don't overlap all of it, sometimes they do. I think this one renders them... Yeah, this one renders them... You can't see them. Really? No, no gloves either. Can't even put a ring on. I did! I love your reaction, Vic. The oh, you got the cloak. Oh my god, your bags. There's been a running joke that one of these days I'm just going to like make you clean my bag. No. Okay.
Oh my god, Daz, you got the
My
cloak
bad.
and the title!
I did. I
Oh my
did. Yeah. I
god! Oh my
cannot.
god, they're your bags! How? How do you survive? Oh, that cloak looks really awesome, though. I'm so proud of you.
I'm so happy. Dead mom was telling me to get on Dash, and then I log in and I'm like, ding, yes. Oh, but we're coordinating right now, so that looks neat. We still don't have. We need to put on some weapons.
You need some super shiny swords. Fight me.
We do. I've got some. My big issue is that a lot of them are like that I would use for this outfit are back mount. So we're gonna get creative with the other ones.
One day, my ultimate dream is to have the title the Spider Queen. Just saying. It'll never happen, but maybe one day.
I'm not sure if they would give us the title Queen in particular.
I'll accept the Spider Lady.
Spider Lady would be fun.
That's not shiny enough.
There's our Sunny's blade. See, originally, so I had the idea of doing like the loot, but the only problem with the loot is, I guess I could still. It would hide because I can't have the cloak showing with the loot because it's a back mount.
I would. No, you need to rep that cloak.
Oh,
Like,
totally,
for
100%.
days.
Yeah, it's not going anywhere. But I could still use the loot. It would just only be out during combat, you know? So
Yeah.
I could only El Kabong people with it. Or I could do something like that. Something nice
Hi,
and
Gwyn Gwyn.
understated.
I like that.
I've got
Amos
the
has a pair of those.
I've got the little glowy.
Oh, the original Bard instrument. I love the name of that, man. The
That
name.
one was
Wasn't it
shit.
Morrow Song or something like that?
Marrow's note.
Marrow's Note. See? That's a
Yep.
total Bard instrument. Fight me.
Oh, it totally is.
Oh, God, you
It
need
goes
two of
really
them. That would look
nicely on
so
it.
cool.
Yeah, it goes really
You need
nice.
two.
Do I have to? I've got a lot of duplicates.
See, Gwyn Gwyn agrees. It's glowy.
It is glowy. There's a couple of things in here that I have that are glowy. Where's the katana? Not that katana.
You have a tomahawk? Why would you have a tomahawk?
Because we're role players, and occasionally you need an axe. For the same reason I have that, or I have a random book, or I have a bottle, or multiples, like, or a whip for that matter, because role players. That's why.
I don't like the whips because they always curl like that. They need to be like, long, like the lover's spine
That would
tendril.
be absolute hell, though. For
Is that a flute?
yes,
Come on, you need to pick something that goes with the outfit, so it needs to be kind of purpley.
yeah. See, that's what I would look like. I see. I don't have a whole lot in my secondary. I've got that.
There's only two loose whips in the entire game. There's the lover's tendril and the valorous lip. No, there's a third one, and the bull whip. That you
Oh,
can
I
get
know which one. Where the hell is that secondary?
on some of the.
No, I put it in my primary, the glowing one. I have one of these curved blades. Love the shit out of this, by the way. Love this. Actually, it doesn't clash too bad. Kind of brings in the gold of the cloak. But I have one of those, but it glows blue. But I only have one. There it is. And the blue looks freaking awesome on it. I love it. But
We
I
need
only
another
have
blue
one.
glowy one.
I don't know how to get one though. I got it from a Vasty Deep one. It's not too bad.
Oh,
It's
this
in the wrong
Damus's gift.
slot. Damus,
Damus's gift to Josh that he never uses.
which one?
The other one. The glowy one. The glowy
Ah,
blue
yeah.
one.
I use it sometimes. Not often, admittedly. I have a lot of items. Okay, if you haven't noticed, there's a lot of item happening here. I don't think I have anything on my offhand that matches. Why do I have the giant axe? I don't even understand that one. Oh yeah, I forgot about my disco swords. I have two of these, the disco swords. That actually looks decent. That looks pretty good, actually. I like that, and I think that that would look good with the note. Yeah, how's that? I like that. I dig that. By chances, where did you get that, Fana? Ethereal Sword of the Construct. Do not have that, and I notice it is sadly heirloom. Well, shit. Now I'm gonna need to find it. Calling to Guildhall, because we're gonna do some decoration. As far as the offhand, for now, I'm gonna put something that doesn't show up on the offhand, and I'll just have one weapon. Yeah, with the Heroes and Heroic. I don't think I've gone into the Heroic. I've we've destroyed the we've destroyed the. Let's try this. What's this look like? No. We destroyed the raid a few times, but we haven't really done the heroic. Oh my god. Okay, we're gonna switch this over here. So hopefully I can actually read the thing. See, this is way faster than having to deal with all the flashing stats. Because I have my show stats bound to the same thing. I wonder how this would look. See, it doesn't look bad, but just not with the song. The Mirror's song. Or the Mirror's note. Yeah. Yeah, this is very fair. This is very fair. And things came up. I have legitimate reasons. I like to think that these are songbooks instead of prayer books. It counts. It counts. I still have no idea what to put as this offhand, though. Because I don't want something to look entirely off. I wonder how. No, that's just weird. For now we'll go. We'll go looking with the one hand. I will have to find an offhand that matches. Yes! Oh, yeah, there's one last thing we gotta do here. We gotta put on a proper mount, because you're gonna be seeing me on a mount a lot here. And the last thing I want to do is hear flap, flap, flap for the next 6 hours. Though honestly, he does really match the glowy bird, and I could have my glowy bird of choice. Now, a lot of these are actually, I don't know, I don't mind decorating with these, but then they hide my cloak. I don't want to hide the cloak. Maybe harmonious melodies? Ooh. Yeah, I'm thinking harmonious melodies. Okay, so there we go. It's got a nice little glowy disc. You're right, the hair. We gotta fix the hair. Now, the big question is I love that the little tassels are just freaking the hell out in the wind. They're trying. They're trying so hard. I like that they're reactive. That's neat. They might honestly have like some sort of cloth modifier on them. I don't know. I have a lot of that toggled down right now for so I actually have a decent frame rate. All right, so we're gonna use hair and so should he cut his hair for a change of pace into something or just tie it back? Because that's the tied back. And yes, Soga. They are. They're streamers. Because there's the streamer cloak. I like it. But see, like, that doesn't look bad with the short hair. But it would just be a temporary thing with the short hair. Like, he will always grow it out. If I wanted to keep his peaky look. And then there's a very braid. No. He looks way too. Oh, the actual like braid. I was like to say like this one looks way too close to the vent. I would that would be weird. There's his regular braid, and it tucks neatly and nicely below his outfit. At least enough while he's standing still to why I don't mind it. That well, nope. That is not the correct one. That is the short-haired one. Which I mean, he still rocks it because it's Dodge, but not the correct one. Whoop. Do, 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 do. Hair. This, by the way, is why it takes me forever to get Dodge ready for somewhere. See, that is not it. Where is... There it is. The Indigo Trainer. I never remember which one it is. I could save it as the layout, but no. See, it still tucks like so neatly behind. Well, of course he'd look like his son, right? So yeah, I think this works. I think this works well. That collar goes with this way too well. Honestly, this is a magnificent outfit. Yep. And see, there weren't many things that were going to get me out of having that big, fluffy fur cloak. This is a way, though. There is one chest piece, apparently, that has the fluffy fur part. This would look fun if I could get the fur part with the cloak and add the fuzzy fur onto it. That'd be a very Dodge outfit. The only problem is the outfit itself is a little on the rusticy side. Okay. So speaking of Devin, we're gonna actually do the house deco now. We have Dimensional Pocket. This is one that I was started a while back, did a lot on, decided that I was going to continue in a direction with it, got too far ahead of myself with laying stuff out, and then had to backtrack on. and try again. So at this point, I have a ton of items in the house, but they're all packed in the item crate because I'm just starting with a fresh run. Well, except for the stuff that I put down right before I got here. So actually, we're gonna go ahead and repack everything into the crate. Collect all items. Yes. Some items are not owned by me. Really. No shit. That's why. Taking a 2 second to start some sort of background music. Because otherwise the dead silence of the void is going to drive me crazy. Now, speaking of which, a little overview of the zone we're working for. So this is actually the front part of Potato, Palace of the Ancient One, slash, oh god, what was it, Palace of Ferzul? No. Yeah, I can't remember the stupid name now. That's going to bother me. Either way, it's the front courtyard. I know it as Potato because we raided this thing to death back in the day. Um, so this one is interesting because, as one can see, the floor is not ideal for building on. It's very rocky. I like the idea of maybe having all of this kind of filled in a bit more. Um, to make it more of like an observatory to protect yourself from the void instead of just being out in the middle of the abyss. By the way, this is also a fun zone for me because I tend to get this weird vertigo from looking like straight down into endless void. Like this bothers me. And then occasionally the skybox will freak out and do little zigzaggy lines, especially if you have your draw distance turned really down. This zone doesn't seem to like that. It goes into like low poly mode a lot. Mostly because I'm flying in this zone, and this zone wasn't really designed to fly in. And I think the house was released before flying as well. So I've been toying around with the idea of making the chats uh, just for followers. Um, what do you guys think on that? Is that like, because it doesn't take anything to follow and everything, but this would cut down on the amount of spammers, and it would incentivize y'all to follow. This is a hint that I'm probably most likely going to do it because the spammers are becoming a little bit of an issue. So, if you're not following, please give me a follow. And then you'll still be able to talk to me. Yes, shut the follow. Aren't you subscribed? I think you're subscribed still. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Alright. So, we are going to decide on some flooring here. Yeah, yeah. And we're gonna pull out some flooring. First thing I'm gonna do is honestly set up a floor that doesn't suck. And I have a lot of these Alteran spire tiles, and I think a lot of the floor is going to be made up of these to start with. So I'm going to retrieve all of these. So we have 18 tiles. Oh, neat, that bar. There we go. It's like, huh, that bar doesn't look right. Okay, so I'm gonna see if I can break it like I did the other day too. So the other day I was in a house and I was decorating, right? And for some reason, as I was spamming down tiles, it would no longer allow me to spam down tiles. It kept on saying that somebody else was in the, like, someone else is using this item. I'm using this tile to kind of figure out. See how there's a little peeking through there? I want to see where the highest part of the zone is. So I'm kind of keeping it low. Like, see how high that needs to be? This is where I got ahead of myself last time, like, 'cause I didn't know how far out was gonna be. I was gonna build. Now I'm thinking about honestly, so I don't have to build around all this stuff that I just build out in this section. It's a way more even. I don't have to deal with the rocky stuff, and I can use a teleporter to go from A to B. And this allows me to like build up a little more. I just have to like be careful not to hit the rock over here, which does not have collision. Yes, this is the place that originally I was going to use for. I still want to use it for him. See, this is way more even. Yeah, I think I'm going to do this. I'm gonna use this spot. Now the big question is, what do I want to do with it? Let's start with something even. Like, I know kind of what I want to do with it. Anyway, when I was spamming down blocks, they for some reason would not let me put more. So I'm going to see. And like, I'm not spamming down that hard. I just little ones. Just watch. It's not going to do it now because I'm on stream. It is freaking out occasionally on me putting stuff down, but nope, it's fine. Now, it's fine. It's fine. Everything is fine. So. Alright, we're going to pull up the house editor. House editor. Which I'm going to plunk over to... I'll throw this over here. And I'm making sure that my window capture is on. So that way y'all can see my wonderful spreadsheeting as well. How exciting for all of us involved. Alright, we're going to open this up and do the... Got all these Italian spare tiles there. That is all they are, so we're just going to select all of them. Set them all to 6 because that's the highest they go. And we're going to save. Now we're going to load. And ta-da! Now we have a bunch of tiles that are all the same size. Now, Once upon a time, I would actually have to use the old house editor. I really like the new one. Like, I don't do my tiling nearly as much with the spreadsheet anymore. I used to. In fact, let's hide this one. Um, and I'll fix stuff in the editor, but I don't rely on it nearly as much. It's also not like the most intuitive of programs. I am seriously debating on doing like kind of like a light how-to on how to use a lot of it. But a big problem is like there's still stuff that I don't know about the editor. There's people at it who are better at it than I am, but I definitely feel like there is a need out there to have some sort of like how-to on how to use the housing editor. Because honestly, like once you learn it, you're like, okay, it's not hard. There's just a lot of steps involved, or like a lot of things that you can only do to certain values. Like I can scale everything more uniform more easily than I can uh, turning everything. And I have no idea why. And that's just like it's an old editor, you know. I don't even know if the person who originally made it still plays or is still keeping it up for that matter. I don't know if it's a community project at this point. Like I know Profit is a product of somebody who is no longer part of the game, and that in fact I think that's been the Profit UI has been passed on a good like 3-4 times at this point at least. It's more of a community effort at this point, and I love people who work on the UIs like that, and they're just like, yeah, we're gonna update this now. It's been a while since I've had anything that really broke my UI. There is a tile feature too in the editor, but I'm not consistent enough with the editor to trust myself with it. Damn it, there's still that gap. I can see it. There's a flicker, and then there's that line, there's that gap. And the flicker is a problem that I can solve, but the gap has to go. Because that'll just throw off my sizing. There, that'll work. My wonderful cloak we are showing off. I still have to select myself in order to see it, but that's okay. Or for, well, not the cloak, the title. But that's okay, because honestly, it's about showing the audience. Oh wait, hold on a sec. I didn't cheer about said cloak. I gotta run around screaming happily into RPLFG about the cloak too. Wow, that's gonna be... Well, yeah, okay, so at least it's all together. But I'm gonna have to nudge that over. Actually, I don't know. I might be able to let it go. No, no, because that's side to side. That's off lit or off center, and that's gonna bother me. I'm also sincerely hoping that these are at least kind of lined up east to west, north to south, because I didn't check. And it's way easier to do tiling if you align yourself with it. But I don't like doing that. I like aligning myself with whatever the zone is pretty with. And I've had occasionally other decorators will come up to my decos and be like, I need help with this. And they're like, did you line your zone? No. Well, why not? Well, because I wanted the tree to be in the window. It looked really neat this way. I'm still so stoked about the title, and honestly, all of it. I'm grinning ear to ear too, even quietly, like just like yeah. I'm gonna be telling people about that for weeks. People are gonna be tired of hearing about it. Look at my cloak. My cloak is amazing. Clearly, my tiling skills aren't though. I really don't want to end up having to overlap a lot of the tiles, but I could also fill in that gap by doing that. You're right, I did not post in Discord yet. I've only posted in game so far, because I wanted to, like, also get the stream focused on DECO. See, I was off on this one too. Why did I do that? Because it matches this corner just fine. It's just not a square. A completely square area, which is fine. It doesn't have to be completely square, and this is just a base anyway. So for this, I will just come over here, and there's going to be like a massive amount of flicker here. This is intentional. That's actually not that bad. It did not, for some reason, flicker. Now, good news is, this means I can go back through and kind of semi-overlap shit. So what I'm hearing, Gwynny, is that I should post up in Discord, huh? Well, we have to have an epic screenshot for it, so... Let's go up here. Yeah, that's pretty, that flap's pretty good there. Indeed do. I'm trying to get a good background to him. Might be a little into it. Yeah, do I like that flap? Nope. I gotta catch the right flap. The trick is to catch it on the downstroke. Damn it. I'm catching it just shy of it. That'll work. It'll do. It's a little hunchy, but that's okay. Otherwise, we'll be here all day as I try to catch the perfect animation sequence. Where is... We gotta put it in the, I gotta put it in the Fashion of Norat channel. Yeah. I'm gonna do one more shot too of him off his mount, so you can actually see the proper cloak without it fluttering in the breeze. And we're also going to screenshot quality for a second, so we can actually get some good resolution on that. That is such a hot outfit. And there we go. He's so backlit. See, now you can kind of see the whole of the outfit, which we will also. There we go. Whee. Whoops. I fell. Oh, you're right, I could. Can't remember how to. Can you do animated GIFs with the snipping tool? I think I needed something separate to do that, didn't I? Can't remember. Yeah, I have one. I've got something that does GIFs. I just have not opened it in a while. I gotta find it. I am unorganized. Oh, wait a minute. I know what it was. It was, I believe, on my desktop. Which means I should be able to sort by type and find it. In the meantime, actually, it's about the time that we all love and cherish. It's ad break time. Hey, look, all those wonderful people that have subscribed. You're not stuck in an ad break. How great is that? Sit back and cheer and enjoy the lack of ad break. And flaunt your superiority of lack of ads over everybody else. Wahaha. Where is... Yeah, I'm not sure exactly where it is. I will add a, I will add one. I'm just not exactly sure where I put... Because the... Oh, no, there it is. Hold on, hold on. I got it, I got it. See, it's a mobile program, so I don't have to actually be... or have it installed. It just, like, sits there. Oh yeah, there we go. There's some good lighting for it too. And it's blowing in a way that the clipping isn't quite as bad from that thing. Those look so neat. The streamers. The streamers look neat. It's got little streamers at the bottom too. They're just streamers everywhere. Really? Oh, I forgot. The little boulders will actually go through and block your way. So my only worry is like I'm going to build upwards a little bit, and I want to make sure that a rock doesn't pass through my building. So we just take this. Whoop! Don't size it that much. Damn it. There. So will work. Put the thingy over. And then we just record. Throw this over here. That's easy enough. There, it's working. Now we're good. Ta-da. Oh, heck, I can send you the whole app. It's a free app, too. Like, it was... So it's like, I can share it and everything. Like, it is open source, I believe. Free app, lightweight. It's neat. I like it. And I like that I can edit it and see per frame, too. You can add little, like, simple edits to it. Text, stuff like that. Other image overlays. It's neat. I came across it on accident. There we go. Now there's gonna be a cloak. A GIF. And you know what? Just for fun, we're gonna go into the appearance tab. And we're gonna scream about it. Such a fancy cloak. Alright, now we're good. See, you'd have more people streaming if they knew just how badass the cloak was. It's totally the logic behind it. Alright, so unfortunately there's like that awkward, I don't think I'm gonna do that. I think instead we're gonna pick these up. Because, like, the patterning is the issue. This is a tileable pattern. I like the textures to actually match up. Big reason why I didn't want to do much. So what we're going to do is we're going to save this as is. I'm actually going to pick these extra tiles up. As Siric's all like, well, fine. Yeah, but you don't have the title on. Okay. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to come over here. We're going to select myself. We're going to drop that mount. We're going to return to my former position. It is a really neat cloak, and it very much fits Dodge's design. And yeah, a lot of my favorite outfits were this thing. Teal is a big thing, like half my damn house is teal. And the purple is great too. And Siric's sitting there wanting me to... Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to come over here. We're going to have to... see, we are going to have to mess with my UI. That's just mean. Alright, so for this one, we're going to have to unlock my hotbars. Hotbar settings. Window. See, we got all the shit locked down because otherwise I will drag it out of way and then it's hard to get it all lined back up again. And I really like my UI lined up. People freak out about my bags all the time, but honestly, like I freak out about people's hotbars all the time. Like, oh my god. There. Is that good? That's good. That's good. All right. So now we got to do a. And I'm going to do a 3, 2, 1.
You make me look even better.
Okay. I feel like that worked, right? That's good, right? Having way too much fun with this. It's the finger guns that really do it. Don't tell Spheric. You'll see it in a sec. He'll get a chuckle out of it. In fact, going to. Oh no, that's right. You're not home with him right now. Oh no, he's in the actual Everquest channel right now, in the Discord channel, and he was mentioning that like he was surprised that I didn't have the title above my head in the screenshot that I put or in the GIF that I posted, and that's because I had my UI hidden, so I could take like good fancy screenshots. Well, this time I just didn't hide my UI. I just targeted myself and moved all my UI away. So. There you go. Posted it. We're having a little bit of fun about it. You just a little bit. Anyway. Oh, that's right. Before we do anything else, I have to put my hot bars back. Hooray. Eh. My sensitivity is up a little bit high for this. But if I turn down the sensitivity of my mouse any lower, then it feels very sluggish going across 3 monitors. Alright. Lock. Locking. And locking. We are good. You immediately take care of it and you immediately relock it down. You do not trust yourself. You will never not move it on accident. Damn it, I AFK'd myself. Alright, so we are going to hide that. We're going to get back on my mount so I can move freely. And then we're going to get back on the ground so I can do a house. Slash house. Yes, I know I can. I actually do have a macro for the save layouts, but I can't put them on my hotbars because I'm a bard and therefore need all 10 hotbars. So, like I can, but usually it means kicking something else off temporarily. Like I kicked off my auto attack turn on button here so I could put down this fire tile. Thanks again, Dead Bob. Thanks for stopping in. Thanks for visiting with us on your lunch break too. It's always a great time with to have you in. So exciting. Node point wrangling. Good luck. Good luck. Okay, so for this, we're going to flip on the window capture here so we can load our layout again. And now we have all these set to 6. We have one of these. That's weird. Set to... we have one of them set to 1, and it's bizarre. Oh, because it's the moving crate. Okay, that's it. I did not have it properly scrolled. Yeah, so elongated the bar a little bit so you can actually see what I'm doing a little bit more. We are gonna take these and we are going to first look at the up-down of these, and they're all at around 1.53-ish, 1.538, I think is the highest, and I'm gonna go with the highest one, just so that I know nothing is clipping in unnecessarily through the floor, nothing is gonna disappear. Looks like 1.538 is the highest. Honestly, if I go 1.54, it should be fine. So I'm gonna take these. And this is the problem where it's like, move amount. I need to set all of these. And I know that there is a way to set them, but if I just hit the set to, it'll set it to 6. It won't set it to, like, it'll try the move amount first. The multi-edit controls are not my favorite thing. So a lot of times I end up having to just edit them myself. So we're just gonna, and this is how I ended up getting a lot of carpal tunnel. And depending on the number, it's honestly easier just to manually type it than for me to try to select each field individually. Besides, I can keep track of some of my items if I round off to like 1 or 2. It's way harder if I leave those. Okay, so now we're going to look at these, and we're going to see if they're in any sort of a line. So the good news is I see a bunch of 161s, I see a bunch of 149s, I see a bunch of 137s, and I see a bunch of 125s. Okay, so... I'm going to double check my math here. But these should be exactly 6 away. No, they're not. 161 to 149. Is 12. So it's, oh, that makes sense, because it'd be 6 and 6. So it's going to be 12 difference between each one. So these are all going to change to negative 161 on these. These 3 here. Now there's a good chance that I'm also going to bork this up and I'm going to need to fix this. So this one here, we're going to do a 149. And these are all negatives too. And I must leave the negatives or they're going to boop out to the other world. Negative 137. So I'm just dropping the decimal point. And it should, hopefully, be okay. And all of these numbers are good, and I don't have to go into the weird decimal points, with the exception of the up-down. That's good. That means that it's actually going properly. Like, I know this is east-west. This is proper east-west. I think the north-south will be okay. If so, I'm going to jump for joy. I've never decorated in one of these before. And I don't see a lot of them done. Okay, so we got these done. So same thing with the north-south. We're going to select these, and we should have... We have a fourth. Why do we have a fourth? Oh, because they're 4 wide. That's why. Okay, good. So we should have in terms of 4. So we have negative 16, negative 4, and then 7s. Okay, so we're going to start with the negative 16. Those are down. Now these are like 4.8. So this is why I did the math earlier, because then I want to just double check to make sure that if we're starting at negative 16, and I want to shift that over to the positive 12, I need to add 12 to it. And that'll give me negative 4. So instead of going up to 5, I'm going to round down to 4, even though 5 is the closer. That's just me overlapping. The crate doesn't count. And then there's the alternate photos. These are here. So same thing here. I'm going to add an additional 12, and that will get me 8. So see, this one here is 7. It needs to be 8. And this, knock on wood, should have given me the proper tile. Should.